The JVA Wi-Fi Gateway Plus lets you view and control your electric fence energizer remotely on your phone, tablet or PC from anywhere in the world using Cloud Router. What we've added on the Wi-Fi Gateway Plus is the additional input and output. With the input, you can monitor and activate various products, including your perimeter beams, tamper switches, mag logs, and etc. On your output, you are able to activate lights, siren, and trigger a gate or a garage door motor. Then you've got your keypad connection, positive, negative, and data, that runs up to your energizer connected to positive, negative, and data. How to set up your Wi-Fi Gateway Plus. It's always good practice to default your unit to factory settings in case your unit was connected to a previous site or energizer. Step 1 to default your unit would be to remove your J4 jumper from the board. Then what we're going to do is step 2, we're going to power cycle our board by removing power from the energizer side. As you can see, the board is now turned off. We're going to reconnect power to our JVA Wi-Fi Gateway Plus board. As you can see, the lights are back on, and we're just going to give it a 5-second count. I'm going to get the jumper ready so long and reconnect the jumper. Our board has now been restored to factory defaults. How to connect your phone to your Wi-Fi Gateway Plus. First step that you need to do is click on your Wi-Fi. What we're going to do now is we're going to look for our Wi-Fi Gateway Plus. As we can see here, it says JVA 487319. That is the serial number of our specific unit, which is 487319. I'm going to click on that. It's going to ask for a password. That password is JVA secure, one word, and we're going to click connect. What this is going to do, it's going to connect my phone to my Wi-Fi Gateway board. I'm going to click always connect, and as you can see, my phone is now connected to my JVA Wi-Fi Gateway Plus via Wi-Fi. I'm going to click on my settings button, manage router, and this is going to open my main menu, which is on 192.168.4.1. From here we'll be able to set up our Wi-Fi for our Wi-Fi Gateway Plus. Clicking on Wi-Fi settings, it then tells us the device serial number, which we've already covered. From here I can click on the scan button. This will now scan for any access points in my area. It then says select SSID. I can click on that, and I'm able to then tell it to which Wi-Fi to connect to. For this exercise, we're going to connect to that specific Wi-Fi access point, and I'm going to type in my password. And click connect. It states here Wi-Fi LED status, 3 fast flashes connected to the access point. As we can see, our board here is marked Wi-Fi, and that's giving us 3 flashes. Okay, from here what we're going to do is we're going to reconnect to our normal Wi-Fi on the phone so that we can get internet, and we're going to be logging into our cloud router so that we can now allocate the specific unit to our site. Okay, logging into my JVA cloud router account. As you can see, I've got a current site there, which is our training center. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to add a site. For this exercise, we can call it Staffix Test, and I'm going to click add. We have successfully added a second site, which I'm the owner of. Here on out, we're going to click on add a new device. What we're looking for here is the gateway serial number. This is the gateway serial number. We're going to use 487319 as our serial number and click on add. It has successfully added our Z18 on Staffix Test as well as our Wi-Fi Gateway also on our site, which is called Staffix Test. From here you can click on dashboard, click on overview, and you can see my two different sites. We're going to click on Staffix Test. It is showing that the Wi-Fi Gateway is online. The one change that we do need to make is actually selecting the Wi-Fi Gateway Plus, which is the newer unit. By clicking on Wi-Fi Gateway Plus, it has now given us the extra properties that we're looking for, which is being able to control our input and output. I'm going to click submit to save that, and as you can see now, we've got a status of online and we've got access to our digital inputs and outputs. From here we are now able to control our Energizer remotely by clicking here on Z18, and I can click on zone 1 in high power. It has now successfully armed my electric fence Energizer in high power, as well as given me a push notification saying that it's armed in high power. I can from here disarm my unit and I will get another push notification. As you can see, disarm. I'm just going to scroll down into this. There's our first notification that said armed high power Staffix Test, which is our site. Z18 armed in high power, and that was at 11:10. Here you can see that I've disarmed the unit Z18 disarmed at 11:10. On the Wi-Fi Gateway Plus, we've got various options here on our input and output to be able to customize those for your site. As you can see, it's marked here on the output as normally open or normally closed with common in the middle. You can also set these jumpers for your voltage to allow a 3 volt or 12 volt, as well as for your digital input. All these settings can be customized for your unique site depending on what is needed on the specific site. But for more technical information, you can download our technical manual for the JVA Wi-Fi Gateway Plus.